Shoulder impingement is one of the most common things that I see in sports medicine. So I want to tell you what is shoulder impingement and how do you test for it. Shoulder impingement basically is something gets pinched in the shoulder, especially right under here, under the acromion. And especially as you start moving that shoulder around, you can get impingement of soft tissues. The most common things that get pinched are your rotator cuffs. You can have rotator cuff tendonitis, you can have a rotator cuff tear, you can have bursitis in that area, or even a bone spur coming down underneath that AC joint. The two most common tests I like to use are called the Neers test and the Hawkins test to test for shoulder impingement. The Neers test, you roll the shoulder in and you come up, and I think that arm is near to the ear. And the Hawkins test, I think of a hawk landing on the arm, and you roll in. So how does that work? The Neers test, if I roll in, notice this big bump, that's your greater tuberosity, where part of your supraspinatus, or this supraspinatus itself, attaches. And when I come up, that's going to pinch underneath the acromion. So that's going to pinch your tissue there. Hawkins test is very similar. You're going to bring the shoulder forward, bend the elbow, and then as I roll, notice you are pinching. I'm rolling in that shoulder, and that greater tuberosity and all the structures that attach to it can get pinched into the acromion. So shoulder impingement, very common in sports medicine. The Neers test and the Hawkins test are my two favorite impingement tests.